How is it going? Thank you so much for staying up with us. Pokemon Klaus Combat right around the corner.
Yes, sir.
But shout out to the KI. That was a sick grand finals to watch. It was a real nail biter at the end. Got screams of everyone in the venue.
Absolutely. Honestly, a fun time.
Yes, absolutely. Crowd getting hype in the background. Everyone's not feeling tired at all. Not jet lagged. I think these guys are all West Coast. They're feeling very awake. They're like 3 hours back, right? They're not actually, but they're acting like it. But my name's Chunk Brixton. I've worked with these guys. Shout outs to Ivan and Alt, the devs back at home, sending me out into the foray, into the wilderness. You, my friend?
Hi, I'm Black Atlas. I am a TO for Them's Fighting Herds, among other games like Rivals 2. Any smaller game scene that runs on PC, expect me to be there to run.
If the PC is mini, he is not that far, I was going to say. And also, I'm a TO up in Ottawa with Downtown Rumble. Trying to hold it down for the local boys, but I am representing Montreal right now. Shout outs to Ivan.
Welcome, welcome.
But we are about to head into top 4. Pools for this game were a couple hours ago. It was exciting to see people kind of learn more about the game as they're going along. The character select getting a little more varied. People immediately, you lock in. You find something familiar to yourself. You find something cheap. If it's a game you haven't played a ton, you're like, what's the cheapest, easiest thing I can do to blow up people? I know that's the game plan of my boy Zanshin.
Of course.
Of course.
He plays, what, Raylu?
He plays Heracross. He loves that 2A button. That 2A button is a program. There's no true head involved on anything in this game, but it's a very it's kind of programmed to be an anti-air. Mm-hmm. It's safe on block and it launches. It is minus. You can take your turn back, but he is that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
None of this matters. But there, of course, we have it. Cincinnati getting hype for the Beware. Our boy Gold here has been playing Beware all day, hitting people with egregious mix-ups, armored command grabs.
You just say armored command grabs?
We got armored command grabs on 5B and 6B. You've got the anti-air throw that comes down. So he's got the, like the Heavenly Potemkin where he goes up in the air that automatically goes into Potemkin JD. So it's it's a throw, it's a frame 1 anti-air. To throw, this character is messed up, man. Believe it or not, this is the nerf version of the character. I get to have the history.
Oh my god.
It was brutal. It was scary out there.
She was worse? I forgot if Beware is exclusively.
I don't know. Some of the Pokemon got the gender differences. I'm gonna give it to my MVP queen, and I'm gonna give it up to these 2 gamers heading up. They already did their button check, so this is all gonna be real.
Let's go.
These are the true characters. This is gonna be, of course, 3 out of 5. This is winners finals.
That's sir. So, you've had history with this game. What would you say this matchup is in terms of favoring? 5-4, what? Heracross or Beware?
It can kind of go back and forth. Heracross has a lot of really good defensive tools. Flash kick, she has a flash kick, but it's not actually true invul. But it's frame 1 airborne. They're disgusted. They're disgusted. They don't like this display. This game can go fast, bro. But has a lot of really good neutral options. Can kind of keep you out. Has a lot of ways to quickly become throw immune. So that becomes a factor. Regardless, though, you gotta guess. These options are typically committal. And if a Beware got you guessing, if the command throws start coming, if you start trying to jump out, if you get command thrown,
oh my god!
No Oki off this, but a ton of damage. Put him in the grave.
Oh my god!
Armor command grab, follow up. But there's the flash. Exactly what we're talking about. Eventually, she has the tools to make the train stop.
That's gross.
The rails have been swapped. You're going on a different track now. But just like that.
This is already game 2. This game is fast.
That's what I'm saying. I listen, at the beginning, I was 3 out of 5, and they were like, are you sure? And I was like, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Understandable.
Jump presser, nice blocks on the 2A. Is unsafe, but is going to catch him out of jumping. Nice anti-air. So much damage off that. Double low off of that into the command throw.
Dead? No, they're almost dead.
Very close to it with the flash kick, ready for it. Has a bit of that QB dash, the Eno dash, brings you up into the air.
Oh, the running grab, and unfortunately gets caught. That's 1 up for Beware.
You can't be too patient. You gotta acknowledge that this character can test your reactions, and it is midnight here, almost.
Oh my god.
In what is very adjacent to the Windy City.
Oof. Very nice sweep. For those who are watching at home, yes, every time you do get a regular grab or a sweep, you do gain what we call hyper meter for your EXs and your specials.
It's the only way to gain meter in this game. You don't get it for moving around or doing stuff. You gotta land sweeps or throws. Or parries.
Yep, parries, yep.
Right now uses the meter just to get the burst to try and get a turn back, but ready with the anti-air. If you got the charge, you can hold it down really hard. It's a lot of damage. You counter hit with the anti-air flash kick, it's so much damage. We'll have to see if that ends up coming up. See if our boy has labbed that scenario.
Very nice parry. Command grab, hard knockdown.
Get all right down, chase at the back there, he's gonna leave them standing, reset!
Oh my Lord.
One more touch, we flash kick, we're never afraid. I'm gonna do it every time. Minus on block, what do we do? The burst, just to reclaim the neutral. Nice interruption, but doesn't convert off the counter hit.
Block stun.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a safe Rekka there. It's like a lot of block pressure, because there is guard crusher in the game. The darker the character is, the less guard health they have.
Yeah, interesting.
So if you guard break someone, you get meter and a ton of damage. Actually thought it was going to guard break there, that's why he went into super, but wasn't ready with the punish. He got scared, deer in headlights.
So, what are the rates for the victory screens? I see like Heracross has like multiple different animations.
I think it depends on how much health you have. If we're doing good, the Bulbasaur comes out. All right. If we're not doing so good, we're gonna rub the horn. It's kind of sore.
Wild.
All right, tries to go for the sweep. Tries to punish with the 6B. Because it's kind of difficult for Beware to punish stuff. Kind of stubby on that sweep. Fastest button you have. It's a little committal. Other side, ready with the flash kick. It's gonna guess the side for you.
Missed the pop buster.
Yeah. Just managed to sneak out of the way there, get the long distance punish. But that's gonna be because Zacian is up. Yeah, there's the names up there. I think he's up 2-0 right now. Yeah, we got the overlay.
Zacian is up 2-0.
Pressure in the
corner. This is actually 10 point.
Nice, can I get a conversion here? Yeah, all the way to the corner.
The juggle system in this game, so good.
Yeah, it's really, really open. Which is fun, because they kind of have to. Old as engine. Yeah, block pressure, you gotta be careful. Interrupts the dash punch that this character has access to. We've barely ever seen it. Really close to guard crush. You see the purple bar at the end there, but ready with the 2A. Keeps trying to like jump to try and reset the pressure. And my guy is like mashing on that anti-air, you know? Honestly, you gotta be ready.
I feel like I played the wrong character when I picked this game up. Well, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play Blazing, you know, I'm basic. I enjoy me some stale bread on fire, but nah. Heracross looks like the wave. Incredibly solid, like kind of those early characters. With every game, you kind of start off with like your bread and butter basic kind of archetypes, your Shotos, your grapplers, your a kind of boxer equivalent, kind of weird boxer Eno, kind of weird middle ground. But that was winners finals 3-0 for Zacian, very convincing. Had some big sequences there for Gold Phantom, but just could not end up finishing the deal. Always a flash kick. It's always gonna come. Sometimes life is invoke your inner guile, you know? It's like, wait, you're gonna
I don't have to deal with this.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna just hold down back. Oh, what's the worst that could happen? Flash kick. All right. So anything about these two players coming up? Yeah, I'm trying to remember who everyone played. I believe this is the only person in the bracket, Rysar, right? Yes. He was the only guy in the bracket playing Medicham, which is a cool character. This is a character that's like has a really cool. They kind of made a new control system for the character in the game. It was kind of like experimenting. So they have a lot of really cool routes, some really cool like weird execution stuff. This is kind of like a glass cannon character. Has like a dash that's actionable. Like you kind of dash and do dashing normals. Has like really cool ways to kind of TK specials and hit down to the ground. We saw a lot of really, really strong confirms. It's really hard in this game to actually have a confirm that starts off a low. Like there isn't a ton. Medicham is one of them, but part of the reason that she has access to that is the low health, the Akuma problem. No air fireball though. You know, it's not totally cheating. No demon, but has a lot of offensive options. Can run you down really fast. Has a 2B you might see a lot where you get plus frames to kind of run forward. Projectile immune plus on block. A lot to deal with. That might actually come up a lot because our friend Wibik or Wubik is. I think the names have to be flipped here actually. Yeah. I think they're gonna physically swap swaps. But yeah, it's playing the Breloom. This is a character that was super, super popular in pools, as they're like very straightforward, really, really strong buttons into neutral tools. Has a special that's hard to punish on block, the 6B that actually heals them. Like you steal some of that health, a little bit of that Elena type beat. Yeah. But you do have to hit them. You don't just get it for free. Can't just whip it. You don't just get to run away and go healing. Win the match, timeout. But I think we're doing a little bit of technical difficulties right now. Yeah. I see enough confusion in those stairs to piece together what's happening here. I think trying to figure out who's going to be on what side, maybe trying to reassign the controllers, maybe just waiting for a call from our stream runner. Yep, it's hardest working man in the FGC. Honestly, yeah. The fact that he sat there and let us kind of run KI so late, and then now, dude, he wasn't like, oh, I have to run another game. Okay, going right into it. Yes, sir. Names are on the right side. He's trying to find their way in there. Yeah, trying to use the 6B to like run underneath. Yeah, and that 6A, such a strong tool. Safe on block, goes over lows. Can often lead into a combo. I really like how Breloom is using the projectiles to kind of like cover themselves. Exactly. It's just, and the fact that you can kind of like chase after it and it's like change the trajectory with a swinging button in the air, so good. Yeah, they have like a slow walk speed, but a really fast, like quick to recover dash. And just like that, the back throw incident, now you have to work it all over again. Yep. JB, just very straightforward. Air fireball, so strong. Speaking of Akuma stuff. Is that an overhead? Yes, that is an overhead. She has a standing low and an overhead? Absolutely. This character is strong, but you're going to fall apart very, very quickly. You got to be a master. There's that JB I'm talking about, just like taking up all that space, long normals.
And if you wait too long, you try to whip punish this character, suddenly they're in, and you're guessing for your life. That tool is so cool, the little shroomish trap.
So fun.
Because they basically get to, it's like a reverse tool. Like if you press the button again, it will activate no matter what you're doing. If you're blocking, if you're throwing, if you're making them block, you can create really, really cool sequences.
Even on hit stuff, like I say, you're getting hit, you can just...
That's the one thing they wanted to avoid. They're like, we know that is going to make it too Kuso. But Lubbock has so much meter right now. Let's see if he knows how to spend it.
Ooh, the parry. Oh, that's a parry. That's a guard break.
The guard crush. And yeah, there we go. Spending the meter. Has that 6A sequence. 6A, 6A. It's not safe on block. You can find some punishes with it, maybe with sweep and 6A, but from Metacham. But it leads into so much damage. So you can infinitely extend the healing and the damage you're doing as long as you have super meter. You just keep mashing the button.
Yeah. That's the thing my opponent, I believe it was Wobik who knocked me into losers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. But like, look how low the endurance is, that bar at the bottom there, because that goes down every time you get counter hit, every time that you block certain normals, every time you whiff a parry, you're eating that guard damage, giving your opponent an opportunity. And Wubik
taking it,
trying to make sure that this is not a Cincinnati sweep. Everyone else in the top 4, Cincinnati's in the crowd, trying to support their hometown.
Where's Wubik from?
I'm not actually sure. All I know is he is from the other place. The rival city.
But not Cincinnati.
Using the 5B and the 4B, because you do 5B to throw it far, 4B to throw that C close to you. And if you throw it close to you, you actually, any normal that uses the tail, you can swing it and like change the momentum, make a better shield for yourself.
Yeah. That's what my opponent was doing to me in my match. He would throw it at the close and then jump in with it, but just like immediately stop my approach.
Just chases him down all the way into the corner, and when you have a character that has a tool that is like, oh no, I have to try and escape this low confirm, and they have a pretty like unreactable overhead. That thing is it's a little too late at night. You'd have to be like kind of double Red Bull.
Oh, absolutely.
Even the Jaeger bomb I think would set you too far back.
Jaeger bomb
has 2 bars. Wubik might also go for there's a Spore Clad super, kind of like the Ed super in Street Fighter. Can skedaddle and now control the neutral.
Yeah, it stays that for a bit. How many hits does it dish out before it goes away?
If you keep following it, it never goes away. But it goes off screen. Okay. But just like that, we're never going to see it. Wubik's not going to be able to bring the meter home with him.
1-1.
Ryler tying things up. And of course, this is still going to be 3 out of 5, even in the loser semis here.
Very nice approach. Ooh, getting popped, unfortunately.
Trying to go for some whip punches, yeah. Very nice conversion. He's so clean with those, right? Like, you need a very basic plan. You need a way you're going to open your opponent up, low into overhead, can throw as well. Catches him trying to mash out.
The way he combos is so efficient. Keeps in, goes in for the high and low mix. It's so good.
Because very, very important to the defense of this game is that parry is not frame 1. It will beat your throws, but I believe it activates maybe frame 4 or 5. You can frame trap it. You can't beat it if you're tight enough. If you meaty someone on wake up, and Breloom, really good zoning, really good space control, but has no invincible reversals.
Oh, unfortunate.
That is the balance.
All right, very nice. Using was that forward B?
I think that one was the JB because he's taking himself off the ground to be out of range for some of these pokes. He's kind of whip punishing them. That one is the 6A there for sure.
Very nice.
Just that range for the conversion. 4A tries to get the cancel to 6A. Almost gets it. Burst into the corner. Catches them on the anti-air. Next touch will do it here. Ryler, of course, with the lead. Nice interruption, but doesn't finish the string. Gets 1 hit of 4A. Can Gatling into 6B, but he just wasn't ready for it. He's like, I want to check the anti-air. I'm so afraid of him jumping at me.
You know, so coming from a game where everyone's universal anti-air with 6A, and now I gotta play this in like 4A for anti-airs, definitely been jarring with the swap 2.
Yeah, it's like, I think like 4A or 2A is usually someone's anti-air, but it takes some time to get used to. But at least it's one button, right?
Not true.
Can lead to a really high reward on some characters. Breloom kind of has the range, so they get a little less. But like, if we see an anti-air here from Metacham, you can really fall apart. With some meter, it gets ugly. Shouts to the old man by the tree, by the way. I love that little piece of art. I don't know what they were thinking, but they were cooking.
Honestly.
3 bars. How are we going to spend it? Are we going to do the healing, the funny healing 3 times in a row? I think that's what he's looking for with the 6B there. Using the JB.
Great approach. I like how they keep keeping at a mid-screen range. Not to go too far, too close.
Yeah, trying to stay non-committal. Still 18 seconds to block. The timer on this game is not super, super fast. Nice anti-air, and gets the conversion.
There it is. You were right. That did so much damage.
That's what I mean. You have the meter. That is fully in volt, leads to a combo. Very unsafe on block, but dude, like that combo wasn't done either. Like that 6A was going to lead to another juggle. You cannot mess up.
That's a set point for Ryler.
Suddenly just started cooking. Lost that first game and immediately locked in. He wants to go to bed too.
It's like 11:30 at this point.
The bags under the eyes are growing. But just like that, the bag you may be acclimating by getting third. In the middle, nice bait on the burst. We're going to spend as much as we can.
Look at this game.
Oh, had the conversion, could have ended the game there. But maybe getting a little nervous. Knows the crowd was against it, but keeping honest with that 5A, fast, cancelable poke. Extremely safe.
All right, game 3.
Ooh. Dashed right in his face and got a little, I think he didn't even mean to do it. He got scared. He immediately backed off. There's the nice check.
Sometimes you want to just like, keep yourself in the same position rather than back off and trying to keep engaging. But now we see it paying off. Now he pushes Braylon into the corner. Very nice you said JBs?
Yeah, JB's just for the air to air. And just like that, the 6A at the perfect range. Catches him trying to up back. Out of pressure. Goes in for the kill. Smells blood. Or whatever grass types have. Sap? I don't know. Spores in the water.
Oh my goodness.
But shout outs to Lubbock for holding it down. Got into losers very, very early. Was one of our, I believe it was not the top seed, but somewhere around. Made a very long run through losers to get here. Stayed awake all the way with us. Shout outs to our boy.
Good to see here.
Really like one of the guys who was like between matches on the Mizumi, learning new strats, finding new ways to like really customize. Like Breloom's a really free-flowing character. You can get a lot done. There's a lot of cool offensive and defensive strings, and really appreciate a player who's like gonna continue to evolve. Be like, this is a strong thing. How can we add some layers? Make a little tiramisu.
What would you say the difficulties for this character, Breloom? Like, would you say she's like an intermediate character or like a?
I think it's like easy enough to like, if you're just trying to zone, very quickly, it's like the tools are right there. You have really good far normals, specials that lead to like high reward. A jumping fireball is always really good. Jumping fireball, it's safe. Like it is minus. But when you get into the advanced stuff, because you got like the negative edge with the little shroomish trap, the 2B, you have some really, really cool long range conversions you can get into. Really, really opens up when you start to be a character expert. And I know, in future tournaments, I'm sure we're going to see even cooler stuff. He's going to represent it all.
Absolutely. We have to have this game at like Combo Breaker or aside events.
Fingers crossed. Listen, 1 Illinois tournament down, 1 to go.
True. I've been also considering doing the CEO as well, or CEO Taco.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
No, then I would love this.
Fingers crossed. It's sick. And honestly, I'm just really glad. Like, this game's been around. It's been patching for a while. It's been steadily improving. The roster is fleshing out. But it just hasn't had the chance at some of these majors, and it's a great showing. I think we had around 25, 30 people for first showing at like a major event.
True. This game, the fact that this game has a high amount of entrances, like KI had like about 25, TFH is like 17, Marvel Infinite and Beyond has like 10.
Yeah.
So many other of the games here at this event are like in the teens and 20s. This game had like, what, 30?
Yeah, somewhere around 30. Yeah, it's like a really impressive showing. And honestly, like I thought some of it was the pot bonus. For the records, the devs have thrown a $100 pot bonus into this pool, try and get people excited. But most people are just excited to play Pokemon, man.
Honestly,
I'm a big fan of pocket monsters, and let's like honestly, shout outs to Ivan. Ivan B is one of the lead devs. His art in this game is like it's so charming.
So fucking good. Oh man, I was comparing his work to like close combat and battle capacity, like the older content.
He's been doing this for a while, man.
The evolution of his art is just so good. It's just.
He's actually like, just because we're a little sec between matches here, that dude is like a work made. He has turned around. You'll be like, dude, this move doesn't look quite good. Can we replace it with a move that maybe looks like this? 30 minutes later, and he has like what is like a functional animation that he's just done. This dude is like married, 2 kids, doesn't care, full-time job. Just like that, we're in the match. I gotta stop talking. Nice block on the overhead. That is not easy to do immediately.
The throw it to the back and then command grab. Is it command grab super?
Night. Into another one.
That's just an EX command grab.
EX command grab.
That's just EX command grab. That's another one.
You got normal throw, air throw, anti-air throw, armor throw, super throw, because that golden one he's doing is strike immune. So like it is like a hedge bet times 1,000. Nice punish there on the full sequence.
You can use that as a reversal.
Exactly, yeah. You can bait it out. I mean, like we were talking, like Metacham has a lot of really cool ways to stay in the air. That JB, that 6A, airborne really early. Nice combo, man. Optimization station. Tried to go for the air there. That's a lot of damage. No knockdown. Weird hit. Dashed up, and it kind of reminds me. It's the same vibes as we saw with Heracross, where really safe, cool option to immediately dodge out on the throw, holding up back there.
Very nice. Ooh.
No. We just started. You're good, my friend. You better hold up. You think I won't do it again?
Oh, no.
And
Yo,
just
that's 3.
like that. The glass cannon, clap the hands.
Oh my God.
Round of applause.
Oh my God. What is this blasphemy?
We call that self-care, man. You gotta applaud for yourself.
Oh.
Tell them what to do. We're on the toy stage, cute. Little visuals in the background, running it down. But the thing is, yeah, that combo there, it's like two-way, it's like a 3-hit. The third hit, you can stop it too and it's safe, but he's dialing in the third one every time. Might have to see an adaptation there.
Very nice, man.
I believe it's still cancelable on block. Nice little combo for max range there. Yeah, gets the punish. Dialing it in a little too hard.
When it gets hit for the overhead with Ryler taking round 1 in game 2.
I feel like that was like on wake up too. Like gave him a lot of respect because he didn't even have the meter, but I guess just like waiting, wants him to kind of like make himself minus.
Yeah.
Panic, jump in the air, get anti-aired. Woke up with a grab there, maybe tried to go for the parry.
Very nice jump on response to the X-Command grab.
Overhead, nice blocks, man. What is wrong with this guy? He must have been napping during KI, man. This is like actually sick. Check for Gain Genie. Every time, man.
Lord.
He said this is easy.
Yo, his neutral is just so fundamentally strong.
Dude, it's
not,
like
not overcommitting. It's hitting the farthest reach for all of his buttons. Not trying to rush and spin all of his hits.
Yeah, because you'd think like in a scenario where like Gold Phantom is playing the defense really, really well, to be honest. Like punishing the low sequence when he overcommits, blocking the overheads, taking his turn back. And you'd think this would start turning around, but like Ryler's just so solid and neutral. Just like that, the anti-air.
Goodness.
A meaty overhead. He might have gotten a combo there. That was really close. Neutral jump. A little too early to get a punish. Finds the sweep for the meter. How are you going to spend it? Anti-air kin combo to anti-air grab there. Wasn't ready for it. He read the jump back.
He read the jump! Oh my God.
He said it's the delay on the combo. It's a little reset. I'll finish the combo later.
The balls on this individual is like, yo, just jump. I dare you. I
The
dare you.
cojones.
Wait a minute, see.
That would get inspected at at the airport, you know? The contraband.
Brass. Very nice.
Beep on the metal detector, and just like that, you got a tester metal in the corner. Nice burst. Opts to nice counter. Tried to press buttons after the special there. The cartwheel.
What was that? The
little roll, that is his 3A. It's a double hitting low. It's safe and lock. It's really, really dangerous, but of course the range is a little slow, right? It's like kind of your ideal pressure starter. Was out of range. The anti-air not ready for it. Ooh, they kind of just both rode outside of range. Kind of, we call that the homie tech. Unofficial.
Cartwheel.
Ooh, leaves them standing. Nice anti-air!
Grab. Oh
dude, he's not reacting. He's just reading.
He's
Wakes
dead.
up with the parry.
He's
and
dead.
he's gone. No, it's a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. You're still good. He was ready to shake his hand. He's like, you're in my head, man. He made the time go forward. He said, man, that must have been 5 games.
You know,
just read me in.
with this delay, I thought we were gonna have like kind of a rough time with this game. We're almost done.
That's what I'm saying, man.
This game is so fast.
It's got to be 4 out of 7 next year.
Yeah, maybe for finals. 3 out of 5 until finals and 4 out of 7.
Running it down.
They're so fun. Okay, hi.
Nice blocks. Safe on block, though. Has to be ready with the parry in that scenario.
Very nice. Ooh,
almost donezo, but we block the overhead every time.
Oh, the EX grab getting whipped by a jump and punished in with a jump in button.
Listen, I was going to say maybe he wants to slow it down. He has a really good anti-air in 4A, or if he has meter with that the anti-air little Potemkin grab there. But this guy's never going to slow down. It's not realistic. He's not going to take that advice. Nice little combo, gets the link on the counter hit. Tries to reset him into air. That was right, but he jumped forward. Smart little defensive decision. Back throw incident. Anti-air throw.
Reading the air.
So much damage.
Whiffing the regular grab though.
Overhead. Doesn't get a combo. You can't get a combo on counter hit. But my boy, Gold Phantom, is not pressing a lot on defense. He's being quite patient. As I say that, mashes sweep after the weird throw, both whiffing. Oh my God, he's just looking for it.
Barely grabs him in the air. Oh,
nice one, nice one. Barely grabs him. I see you.
You know, that was not intentional, but we're gonna let it rock.
But the scenario here that I should say is that this game does have one button specials, but every single time that he's going for the anti-air, that is a half circle input. He is ready for it. I don't know if he's on the G box, you know what I mean? High execution, I just think he's ready for it. Just like that, man.
One.
He's buffering.
Up, grab. There it is, he's
just
dead.
Like that.
He's literally in the ground.
Gold Phantom.
Taking it.
It was looking rough at the beginning, but I love the kind of sets we're getting where it's starting off one-sided and there's this slow crawl back, the underdog.
No, absolutely. The fact that he's realizing what was going on with the neutral, not overcommitting, not trying to just constantly press buttons, waiting. All right, the second I see an opening, it's over. Grab, and then the grab and surge from there.
And that Beware run, like this is one of a character. Some characters in this game have a dash, some characters have a run. Like Beware gets really scary. If they get into run, kind of reminds me of like KOF or something, where like he could just keep going. Like there's not a set distance. So he kind of used that to his advantage, slowed down to neutral and find these opportunities to sneak their way in. I don't think we were super confident with the anti-airs unless we had the meter. So I think he'd see no meter on the scenario. I'm going to keep jumping at this meta champ.
Absolutely. Just to go back to your running comment, just to make sure everyone in this game does not have a straight run. It's just Beware that has the run. Beware, and I think
there's
Great
a couple
Tusk, right?
characters. Blaziken has a run. There might be a couple more I'm not thinking of.
Great Tusk also has one.
Great Tusk has a weird stance. I wish we saw that. Listen, as this game, as more people try it, we'll have casuals up. I'm going to try and get setups over the whole weekend. We've had tons of people playing casuals in the room, which I really appreciate. That's such a fun, weird character. All Tilt is kind of like the main balance div, but you can kind of tell if a character is his if they are strange at a fundamental, like who would think of this. That is a run dash stance character, big body armor mix up. If you like combined, like, I don't even know how you get there. Like, I don't know how you get there. I very much encourage you to try that character later on if you get the opportunity.
You know, he sounds...
Has a jumping low, by the way.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say, he sounds like Texas from Them's Fighting Herds, but then you said that, and I'm like, a jumping low?
There's kind of something close. It's kind of like, not quite a jumping low, but it's like a fast fall. They hit the ground, it is a low. You know what I mean? Like, they come in... If you... What am I trying to say? If you block it, like the earlier part of it, it's not a low. But if they hit the ground, they hit low all around them. Kind of like Antonov, KOF, or maybe like your character in Fighting Herd.
Yeah.
Is that the character that the big dude? Because I think I saw someone cosplaying him today.
Going with the belt. Yeah, that's definitely Callball. Callball. I'm
Sick.
second to play this game. He also is a contender for like top 3 for that game.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking more of the TFH players to play this because close combat. In fact, one of our Evo finalists plays this game, Bycalf.
Oh, yeah,
he goes with like 4 different names online, so he might have a different name.
Yeah, it's a name I recognize. I'm sure it's going to come back to me. I think I've maybe seen him in like the online brackets. Like, he's
definitely an online
He used to be a grinder, I think, like me. Oh, yeah, no, Bycalf. Yeah, he played, very, very solid.
Honestly, there's a handful of like the old guard TFH players that now are on this. Foxy, Umbra, Bycalf. We have some of the also other Pokemon fan game players playing this game as well. The crossover is so good.
It's really, really cool. It's a free game. Can run on anything.
True.
Give it a shot, man. And the Mizumi free download.
Speaking of...
Yes. Oh, no, sorry. The
Zashin is the winner side.
Zashin. Yeah. I got a little... Zashin, my Canadian hero right now.
Honestly.
Representing me.
Doing the Maple Lord's work.
Thank you, brother.
Nice.
Gets the anti-air here. So that is a normal throw, and it scales based off of how much health Beware has. But it builds a lot of meter, right?
So like the less health you have, the more damage it does?
The more health you have, the more damage it does. And each one of those hits builds a bar. Or at least that's at least how it used to work. So what you could do is like hedge bets really, really weirdly. Either way, it's kind of a reward for going for normal throw. Nice bet there on the 2B. Would have been unsafe on block. Bet it all. This guy's not afraid, man.
No, he's not. In fact, Brown starts cartwheel.
Dude, he's woken up.
Oh, my Lord.
This is already looking better. Nice blocks. Into the punish.
Reads the flash.
That's hard to punish. This is low recovery. And he's ready for it.
He's not there yet, but he's close.
Okay, just out of range. Backdash. He's afraid. It's like the Starship Troopers. They're afraid. They can experience fear.
The run.
Zanshin, rare footage, not flash kicking, backs off on wake up. You've changed him fundamentally. Nice combo on the counter hit there. See, they know, bro. They've been labbing it.
Honestly, the matchup where you can see command grabber trying to approach. It's not like with Blaziken or with other Pokemon where you can kind of like play out the footsie game and then swing and punish when you see them whiff. Like, be worried if you fumble once. You're in command grabber. You're dead.
It can all fall apart just like that. Nice. Didn't get the full launch on that Antia there. Tried to go for the combo. May have given up their turn in a really awful way here. Zanshin has no meter. Can't make himself safe. But hedges his bets there with the 2B. Almost worked out.
Great.
Cartwheel, kind of those special. Kind of like a weird, like kind of Geef Green Hand. Remember that was a special?
Oh, yeah.
Delete some projectiles.
Does cartwheel delete projectiles as well?
Yes, exactly.
Goodness.
But it's hard to make safe. Tried to greet him on the back jump there, but just the back dash is going to be safer. Catches him on the second low there. Started holding up.
Man grab.
Gets the counter. Could have gone to conversion. Side swapped him there. Dude, you see him? He just got an idea. We just got at Agaro a game of like full corpse hops, and he's like, I can do that. Full guard crush. Doesn't have the meter for super. I think it's what he tried to go for at the end there. Anti-air on the dash punch.
So
dude, the mouth is wide open. That's a clip.
So smooth.
Elvin, that's one for the Twitter for sure.
That's so smooth. He recognized it. He recognized the speed, the distance, and it was like, I'm grabbing this.
I'm grabbing this, man. He'll give it up. He'll give it up. That's so clean, man. It's like this character can get airborne so easily and just takes advantage of there. Nice parry, gets himself the meter.
Very nice across.
Realizes there's a gap. Nice punish.
Grab. All right.
Still has a bar to work with here too. Just the backdash. Doesn't know a great way to punish that, but just punishes him with spacing. Nice frame trap, 3 bars.
If he does him once, he's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say he also has a 236, 236. Can convert off of anything. It's huge damage. I don't know if he's gonna get the opportunity.
No, he's not.
Tries to go for the whiff punish, recovers a little too fast. Lands on him. Plus, he's so close to guard break.
Active hurt box coming down.
And
active hurt box coming down.
And he tried to armor through the charge move there, kind of like the dash punch, the little head bop, but did not have the health. Unfortunately, in this game, if you do not have the health to armor through something, you do die.
Very much like driving back in Street Fighter. So if your health is low, just like parry.
Yes.
Ooh. Very nice.
Yeah, just 5 each. Because it's very low commitment special. Like, it does a lot of guard damage, not plus on block, but it can rack up in different ways. Nice, catches them. I was gonna say that 3A is a low. That flash kick is not full invul, and it can get clipped by lows.
Very nice.
Just like that, finish off the string, going through the 2A, hedge the bets correctly. Gotta see what else. I'm surprised that Gold Phantom's not going for it. He just might not know like details of the special. He's got a special that 5A, you know, like the quick tail whip. Very low commitment. I see him go for some like quick whip punishes with it. Also plus on block.
Very nice. These cross-ups are really well placed. Unfortunately, with the grab super.
And it's like it's a testament to the way he's been able to punish or to pressure Zacian, because before he was just flash kicking every time. He's given him the mental stack is quite high at this point. Building a lot of meter trade on the flash kick, gets him counter hit. Don't even try to wake up with one more touch, and it's gonna be over. Tries to go for the parry for the second part of it.
Ooh.
Catches him flinching, I think, at that point. Might have tried to be a back throw, but I think Gold Phantom feeling the pressure because he's got to reset here. Zacian wins one more game, and we all go to bed. That's the worst case scenario.
Best case.
Ooh, air throw.
Bracket reset. Take that there.
The great thing here is if you get Beware, one of the rare characters with access to an air throw, so that means he can get meter for an anti-air. Pretty rare in this game. Spends that meter immediately, though. Other side cross-up!
Yo!
He's messed up. Dude, he's getting too clean with it. He's beginning to believe. He can see the Matrix. Catches the flashing there, doesn't even finish the combo, says, I just wanted to reset the field myself. Just to put it in your head.
I love how, like, getting to commentate other games, you get to have this fun moment where you think you know enough about your game until you see other people play different characters if you haven't played as much.
Exactly.
Like, this Beware matchup, this Heracross matchup, this is good.
This is like the most patient I've seen these players like all day too. Like you can really tell over time, like it's like people started to understand the mechanics, realize that there's counterplay to a lot of really strong stuff, just like that, and ready to react. Feels like they're gonna be rewarded. Command throw, one more touch could do it here, but Hera has pretty good health. Phantom might be able to tie things up here if we get the right hit, but get the punish on the sweep.
Yo,
wakes up with a 3A.
This is set point.
This is now tournament point.
Yeah.
For Zacian, trying to get away with the first place medal here.
Very nice.
Oh, it's the counter hit, just the active frames on the cartwheel. It can be difficult to deal with if you overextend, but the 2A every time that he's getting air reset, he just will not let him get started. Out of range to get the punish there. Gets the counter hit, air throw, extra meter. How do we spend this? You know that he's thinking about air throw.
Sweet.
Other side, ready for the whip punish, and that is gonna be it. Hedge no right at the end, but the perfect punish there from Zacian was looking dangerous. Man, what a showcase.
So smooth. This game is just so... Yo, we ran this game in like half an hour.
That's what I'm saying, man. We did good work.
That's insane.
Shout outs to everyone in the pools too. Everyone was super patient, super helpful, organizing all the players. My man over here. Thank you so much for all the hard work today and joining me on the microphone. It was wonderful to talk alongside you.
No, absolutely. Honestly, I love trying to reach out to more communities and commentate their games. And really, you really get to see some of the cool and the nastiest stuff. And when you get to the top 4s or top 8s, it's a great time.
That's when you bring out the big guns.
Oh, absolutely.
And,
case in point, Beware.
Absolutely. You got to make it work. Thank you so much for joining us. I think it's going to be the end of the stream. I can't imagine there's anything after this. But I'm going to get out there and give out the medals. These guys have deserted hard work. Have been playing the game since like 6 o'clock today.
Oh.
These guys have been grinding.
So about 12 hours.
About
6 hours. 6 hours. I'm so tired. I'm messing up with the numbers. Oh my goodness.
Don't do math. That's a dangerous game.
Oh.
Just you plus bed right now.
True.
Plus pajamas.
I can't even. I gotta prep for Battle for the Grid, Marvel Infinite, and TFH for tomorrow.
Devastating. But I'm gonna get up there. Wonderful. If we're going to sign off, thank you so much. I've been Chunk Brixton. Shout out yourself again, man.
I'm in Black Atlas. Catch me on Twitter.com at Choco Rainbow.
Yeah, and I'm just at Chunk Brixton, the same thing, just no space.
Hey, thanks for watching.
All right, what's going on, everybody? We are going to get the award ceremony for Pokemon Close Combat. What a game, huh? Fast-paced, easy to follow. Just, it's crazy. Yeah. Gold Phantom, yes. Yeah. All right, we're live on you, Vaughn. Everybody stand on camera. This is the goal, man. I wasn't paying attention when I was playing. But that's like the goal. Dude, how were you so ready for those? You got like that double by man. I didn't realize that it didn't actually happen. I'm excited to say the From Cincinnati first time. Yeah, you know, I think 2A, and then you like, all right. Let's get wrapped up. It is not full and full. You hit them with the low, like the 3A, you got stuff to go. But it's hard. All right, in third place, for the first time I'm going to say this up three, from Cincinnati, played a really high effort character, man. I was not expecting that on them. Really held it down, high effort combos, insane stuff, give it on the pressure. Ryler! Woo! In second place, the owner of the plushie. The crowd hyper. Also, believe it or not, from Cincinnati. Give it up for Gold Phantom! The Reed Smith! We're the bear! His library card could never expire, bro. The Reeds were insane. You think it'd be over. But just one more thing. My personal friend over here, out of outfit right now. The detective, the aircraft master, built up the tech over the course of the day. The 2A presser. I love a guy who's not afraid to press a button over and over and over. Give it up. I like that button. It's Ascension! Also from Cincinnati, how could I forget? Let's go, boys. Made it very easy for me. Thank you all very much. $100 pop-up. I was just surprised. I was like, people are sweating and trying hard, and for a bit, I was like, dude, we got like 30 render strings. I guess they like advertised it better because I didn't see anyone like advertising $100. That you guys were talking about it. It was like, dude, people listen to the game. It's like that's it. No, it got announced. We're like, let's play this game. Cincinnati. Can I ask you something? Take a picture. I'm gonna take a few. It's Thursday. I'm gonna look at angle, avoid the blanks.
All right, well, that certainly was a great way to end the day. We had a fantastic first day here at Frosty Faustings, right here on Matchstick Melee. We got to see a lot of KI, a lot of KI. And we got to top it all off with a fun